Hello everyone. Today we are looking at the replenishment scenario. So here we'll basically start with creating a stock transport order. So let me go ahead. So stock transport order basically refers to the fact that we're transporting or shipping goods from one plant to any other plant, or for that matter any DCs and so on. So sorry, let me go to the DB2 system ME21, and this is a transaction for creating an STO, that is stock transport order. In the drop down we will select stock transport order. Let's select the supplying plant, say US63, and now we will enter the required information here, that is the purchasing org, purchasing group, and company code. Let's consider the material for the scenario 196299, and let me consider a quantity of, let's say, about 2000 cases, and I'll keep the delivery date 1 week from today. So let's make it 16th of July, and the plan to which the goods are to be delivered, let's say it is US 88. Perfect. Now I'll click on enter. It will ask us for acknowledgement required check. So we'll do that. Again I'll click on enter. Yes, the delivery date can be met. And now I'll go ahead and save this order. So I'll click on save, and now you can see our STO has been created, and the document number is 54501282947. And now the next step would be to create delivery, because in TM we'll be planning based on deliveries in case of replenishment. So let me go back and create delivery for this order in ECC. So transaction for creating delivery would be VL10G, and here let me input the date from 9th of July to 16th of July. So all the orders which has delivery date from 9th of July to 16th of July will be displayed upon clicking the execute button. So I click on execute, and now you can see our order right over here. This is the STO which we created. The original document number is shown here. So the next step I would do is to create delivery in the background. So I click on the icon. So now you would see in bottom a message saying, as you can see here, it says see log for information about creating deliveries. So this is the indication that our deliveries has been created, and to verify we will click again on the document number, that is our STO document number. And once we are in that screen, you can just go to the purchase order history tab, as I do right here, and here you can see the delivery number, the delivery which was created for this STO. So let's have a look at this delivery too. So we just need to click on that, and right here it takes us to the replenishment delivery 203548281, along with the material info and the number and the delivery quantity. So the next step would be to go into TM and plan on this order. So let's do that. So here we are in TRD system, that is our TM system. Let me go to the NWBC, that is our NetWeaver business client. So it's taking some time to log in, but we'll be able to log in soon. So let's click on NWBC, and here let's go to the planning tab, and within the planning tab we should go to the subcontracting, so the transportation cockpit tab, and now once inside we will select. So here you can see this is our initial screen, which shows a host of different profiles. So we should choose the one which we want to, that is, so for now we are looking at replenishment, so let's go and have a look at the replenishment profiles. So I just highlight that and then click on continue. So now this will take us to the main screen of the transportation cockpit, which you'll be seeing right now. And it's loading. Yes, there it is. So here you can see the freight unit which was created, and this was our original order, that is our STO. And here you can see the loading was USP shipping point US63. That's where our goods will be loaded. That's the shipping point, and the unloading location will be US88. So we will click on this, highlight this freight unit, and we'll click on optimizer planning, and we would say set entries with all resources. So all resources refers to the fact that we will be considering both the vehicle resources for planning this freight unit. So we have two vehicle resources, that is, one is the full truckload vehicle resource and the other second one is the intermodal. So the optimizer will select an appropriate one for this freight unit. So let's do that. So now it's processing. We shall be able to see your results soon on this part of the screen, that is on the right hand side of the screen. So here you can see on the top it's a successful message stating that the freight units can be delivered, and here is our temporarily planned freight order. I say it is temporarily planned because you can see a dollar sign, so that refers to the fact that it has not been saved yet. So until and unless we don't accept here and save it, it won't get assigned a document number, as we can see above. So for now, let's have an overview of how Optimizer has planned this freight unit. So it has used the vehicle resource VR FTL, that is full truckload, and as we can again see, it is loading from the shipping point to US63 and unloading at the customer location, that is nothing but our plant US88. And the maximum utilization percentage is also being shown here, which is about 11%. So let me go ahead and accept and then save it. So now you should be able to see it being assigned a permanent document number. So right there it is. So it has been assigned a document number of 356, which is our freight order document number. And you can go inside this freight order to view information in greater detail that is relevant to this freight order. So I clicked on the freight order from the cockpit. Now we are going inside. So let me first go to the general data tab. We will start from there. So here you can see the document type being the replenishment order shipment, and it is using the vehicle resource VR FTL, that is full truckload. You can see the total distance and the duration. So from US63 to US88, the total distance between them will be 432 miles, and total duration will be 34 hours and 35 minutes. So this parameters are being calculated with the help of Rand McNally, which passes on these values to the TM. And TM optimizer correspondingly gives us a first activity start time, that is on 14th of July at 12:24 Central Standard Time, and then the last activity is on 16th of July at 12 p.m. EST. STO AMEST, sorry. And here you can see the organizational data being assigned. So you can see the planning and execution organization, purchasing organization. So all the relevant organization data being filled up. And here you can see the resource capacity information. That is the capacity of the vehicle resource, that is full truckload, total capacity. And here the cargo information refers to the goods capacity. And the corresponding maximum utilization percentage, which shows the amount of vehicle resource, the amount of resource capacity the good is occupying. So these goods overall they just occupy about 11% of the full truckload truck. And again here you can see our source and destination information. So the source again is US 63 as we saw earlier, and the destination is nothing but our US 88 plant. And here also we can see the timestamps of the departure date and arrival date. So we can view all the relevant information of the freight order in the general data tab. So let me take you to the subcontracting tab. So one thing we need to remember is from all DCs, the orders originating from all DCs, in that case we will always do tendering to transplace. So that's what is being done over here. So as you saw, our source location was nothing but US 63, which is one of Colgate's DCs, and thereby as soon as we save the freight order, an RFQ was generated for transplace. Now as you can see, the status is open and the evaluation result is still pending, award status is still pending. In real life scenario, transplace will send us the confirmation that it has received the RFQ, and then it will automatically get awarded, and then transplace will also after that will come back with us with the actual carrier which will carry out the shipment of this freight order, and that carrier will replace transplace from the carrier field right over here. So initially we will see how RFQ will be accepted. So we will show the process in TM for now. So we'll go back to the main screen, that is the main NWVC menu. Go to the freight order management, click on overview tendering, and in overview tendering you will be able to see a list of open RFQs, and ours is an open RFQ since we have not accepted it. So let me click on open freight RFQs. If you had noted, our RFQ number was 595 and the carrier was none other but Transplace. So this is the BP number or the business partner number. So we will just highlight this and here we will just accept it. So we will say OK, and here you can see that the RFQ has been accepted successfully. So let's go back to the cockpit and let's go back to the freight order. Let's refresh it so that the status gets updated, and here you can say the response shows as being accepted. Now the evaluation is pending. Now we have set up batch jobs where after acceptance it will automatically award it. We don't need to manually award it. So the batch job runs for every 5 minutes, so we need to wait for some time till it gets awarded. The awarded status comes over here. Once the awarded status comes over here, transplace will come here in the carrier field, and once transplace comes back with the name of actual carrier who's going to take over the transportation of this order, then that carrier will replace transplace in this field. So for now, we will see how the transplace is coming here, and we'll take it from there. So here we can see again the quotation has been awarded to transplace. So as soon as it has been awarded, you can see the carrier, here the transplace in the carrier field, and you can see it in the general data tab too, where it will be shown right over here. So once transplace comes back with the name of the actual carrier who's going to take care of this order, the transportation of this order, so that carrier will then replace transplace here right in this field, and also right here in the business partner tab, that carrier will replace transplace. So this is in general how the replenishment process is taking place. So here, after the carrier is assigned, then we go ahead and do the charge calculation. We calculate the charges for that specific carrier, and then we create freight settlement document. Thank you.